So we just came up on a grizzly bear. It's right there.
Good morning from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We are gonna go and check out this sweet little town. It's the first time that we've all been here. We don't wanna blow our whole month's worth of restaurant and treats budget, but we do have a few good spots that we're hoping to check out.
So, Emmy, what did we get? Do you remember what that's called? It's called a Queen Amman. This is something that we used to get at our Old Faithful Olympia coffee shop back in Seattle. And here's Mama. Mama is content because she got... I know, Mama rarely gets coffee because she always gets decaf, and not very many places have decaf espresso.
Look how cute.
All right, coffee, Queen Amman. That bus is really riding that carriage, huh? It's like right on it. Traffic jam. Isn't that interesting, Emma? Those are all real. Look at that. That's a big arch. Yeah, and there's four. There's one on each side of this town square. Isn't that crazy? Okay, where to next? That way. All right, let's do it.
2023 Jackson Hole Mountain Resorts named #1 on Ski Magazine's Best Resorts in the World.
Whoa, cool, Emma. Nice.
So this is a...
What did you get here, Mama?
Some carne asada tacos.
Ooh, that looks good. And then, like, me and Emmy shared some breakfast tacos. Nice.
Wow.
It's pretty good? Yeah. We came to Hatch, a little Mexican spot that we stumbled on. Now we're gonna get some ice cream. Emerson got the grasshopper, just like mint chip but with Oreo. It's pretty good. I got pumpkin cheesecake. Megan got strawberry. I think that mostly concludes our little treat stop. Spent like our whole month's worth of treat and eat budget in Jackson Hole. This place is very expensive. Just spent $25 on 3 scoops of ice cream, but it's pretty good at that Moose place. They had strangely and unnecessarily aggressive signs everywhere, which was pretty funny. We are going to pick up some juice, and then we're gonna get back on the road. Okay. That concludes our little day stop in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Very cool place to spend lots of money.
Yeah.
But we went to a few cool spots. The town is very cute.
It's very cute.
It's cool to walk around. We are now on our way to, where are we going? What's that place called?
Signal Mountain.
Signal Mountain is where we're camping for the next 2 nights. It's within the Grand Tetons National Park. No. Yes, it is.
Well, it's just, so it's either Grand Teton. I learned this in the little, booklet.
Oh.
It's either Grand Teton or the Tetons.
Okay.
So there's only one Grand Teton mountain, but there are
we're gonna see it.
multiple Tetons. Yes.
Gotcha. So then the park is the Grand Teton
I guess.
National Park.
Now we have to look.
Okay. I bought a sticker. It probably says it on there correctly. Maybe not.
Yes, it is a single Teton. Grand Teton National Park.
Gotcha. So that bear, the bear said he liked big Tetons.
He likes big Tetons, which makes sense.
There's a bunch of big ones,
Yeah.
but there's only one grand one, and that's where we're going. So far, Grand Teton National Park wins the award for coolest visitor center. It looks pretty rad, huh? So we're just getting to the Grand Teton National Park, and unfortunately, look how smoky it is. You cannot see anything. We're hoping that clears up. Tomorrow is kind of our big hike day, so we're hoping for some clear weather because right now there's so much smoke you can't see anything. Amy, where are we right now? Grand Teton National Park. We just arrived mere moments ago to Signal Mountain Campground.
We used Camp Scanner to find a last minute cancellation at this campground because it is pretty much fully booked until like early October. So it can be hard to find a campground, but surprisingly there are lots of semi last minute cancellations. So just 2 days ago we were able to book this campsite for 2 nights.
Because the other thing is, there's really no like federal BLM land or forestry land. There's not much dispersed camping around here. So we had to pony up and stay at a campground. So we're getting settled in. We are making some yummy food and we are going to figure out where we're staying at Yellowstone, because that is even more crazy, even crazier than here. Good morning. We, as you can see, are at the Jenny Lake location. We are going to do the Jenny Lake Loop and Inspiration Point and some other things. We don't know. The good news is, yesterday when we got here, it was so smoky you could not see anything. As you can see, it is beautiful behind us. The smoke has cleared up. You guys ready?
We got here about an hour ago and we snagged like one of the few RV spots that they have here in this parking lot, and it looks like there are no more.
Yep.
The RVs are rolling in and they're rolling back out. We got here early, we made some breakfast, we packed our snacks, but it seemed like it was a really good choice because they're gonna have to go park out on the main road.
Yep. Okay, let's hit it. We just had our first moose sighting. This is apparently appropriately named Moose Pond. Right out there in the water. She has her head under right now. She'll come up in a second. She's eating something under there, huh, Emmer? Isn't that cool? So we left Moose Pond and we're on our way to Inspiration Point, but we took the horse trail, the horseback trail, which theoretically goes to the same place, but there is nobody on this versus the other trail, which has a ton of tourists like us. So if you do come to Jenny Lake, I don't know if you can see them out there, but there's a little boat, a little shuttle you can pay to take you across if you don't want to do the hike that we're doing. And then there's also kayaks or canoes you can see out there. That would be pretty cool. They're like canoeing across the whole lake. So those are some other kind of fun water-oriented things you can do at Jenny Lake. Yeah, the horse trail was definitely the way to go. I mean, look at this cool trail we're on. We haven't seen a single person. The other normal trail is it's down there somewhere. I can't really see it down there by the water. I feel like even though down there you would be closer to the water, which would be cool, this vantage point is pretty rad. So we made it to Inspiration Point. It was very touristy, as expected, but pretty cool. I will say, and Megan pointed this out, on our little horse trail that we found to get there, I think there were just as good of views and there was nobody there. So that was a win. Based on that experience, we are headed back around the other side of the lake on another horse trail. And as you can see, there is nobody here. So we were on the trail headed back and we saw a little trail that came down to the lake, and I'm glad we came down here because we went swimming in Jenny Lake, which was incredible. Grand Teton is right behind us. Never thought we'd be swimming here. Had a nice little lunch. Emmy went in with me. The water is crystal clear. I mean, look at that. Look how clear that water is. It's cold, but it is not unbearable. It is super nice, actually.
Unbearable for me.
Yeah, do you think it was pretty cold? Yeah, it was pretty nice and refreshing. And I mean, look at this view, you know? That is pretty unbeatable place to go swimming. Huge rainbow trout was just swimming down here. Pretty special, huh, Emmy? We're getting dried off, we're getting dressed, and we're gonna hit the trail. Mama says we've got about a, what, 5 mile hike? Four something mile hike. We're going around the other side of the lake. Ready, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, what kind of bird is it?
So it's an osprey. We just heard it call. It made its little chirp, 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 chirp. And there's one up there. Oh, there. I think the babies.
Yeah, you can see that there are babies in there.
You see them stretching their wings up.
Huh. Kind of cool, huh?
Oh, somebody just pooped. Man, that thing.
They
squirted.
well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look there. That's the baby. So we just came up on a grizzly bear. It's right there. We backed off a little bit. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see it moving.
Oh, yeah, there it
It's
is.
moving toward us.
Oh,
I only saw the one. I didn't see.
it's right there.
I only saw the one. I didn't see any cubs. I mean, it's just foraging for food. You know, I don't think it's anything to be too worried about it, but I didn't want to be right next to it. Kind of cool, huh?
Stay over there.
Yeah. So here, let's start going on the trail. Just take it slow, bud. Just a little guy, huh? Well, false alarm, it wasn't a grizzly bear. It's just a little black bear, but it had really light fur, so at first I thought it was a grizz. Welcome to the Grand Teton National Park. We're gonna keep on trekking. We got a few more miles. Emmy, I think this is gonna end up being Emmy's longest hike to date. Megan said it'll be like almost 10 miles round trip. I think Emmer's longest hike previous to this was what, Mount Rainier, and that was 8 something. Chocolate cake? Yeah, I'll get you a piece of chocolate cake. That sounds good, huh? Oh, Uncle Blake made us chocolate cake before we left, and we're gonna get some because we just finished Emerson's longest hike on record. Pretty cool. We're back at Kizzy. Good job, everybody. That was great, huh? That was cool. So much cool wildlife. Okay, good morning. We are hitting the road. We are leaving where?
Grand Teton.
We are leaving the Grand Teton National Park. We saw many Tetons, much wildlife. Oh, do you need to mail this?
Well, yeah,
They didn't have a post office there, okay? Okay, for several of you viewers, you might have a postcard inbound. Megan tried to mail them. Oh, hang on.
Yes.
We are moving like right now.
You can have this spot.
Yeah. They had a cool setup. We gotta go because we're in a small space, no parking. We're gonna let these people park here. We're on our way to Yellowstone National Park. We had an awesome time in the Grand Tetons. Thanks for following along. We'll see you in the next episode.